Adrianne here with the Lynch team at Conway Real Estate, and I have Steve Das with Care Funding Solutions with me. Welcome.
Hey, happy Cinco de Mayo.
I am loving the hat. I absolutely love your taco hat.
Tuesday too. What do you think of that? You know, I've read something in 2020 this is going to be a great year because like Halloween fell on a Saturday and, you know, Cinco de Mayo is on a Taco Tuesday, and first then the coronavirus kind of messed us up a little bit, but, you know, we can still have fun in the house and celebrate Cinco de Mayo.
Absolutely. I'm planning out where I'm getting my tacos today. So.
You betcha. Yeah.
So today, let's talk about funeral trust. How does it help you qualify for ALTCS or a veteran's pension benefit with aid and attendance?
Well, and you know, I want to keep the hat on because funeral, just the word funeral is not really fun. So we'll take, you know, even though the word fun is in funeral, but that's beside the point. So we'll go ahead and leave the hat on, if you will.
I agree.
To lighten it up a little bit. But obviously the thought of a funeral planning is never, you know, a fun subject anyway. But what we're talking about today is how can we use what is called the funeral trust to help qualify for both ALTCS benefits and VA benefits as well. So what is a funeral trust? You know, a funeral trust basically is a whole life insurance policy that is placed inside of a specific type of trust. And that trust, by the way, Adrienne, is provided at no charge by the insurance company. So it's a real specialty product that is sold by just a handful of companies that specialize with that particular product. And they actually offer them a specialty line for funeral homes too. So it's called a funeral trust. Now, why does it work? Well, number one, it isolates an asset, and you can put up to $9,000 in the state of Arizona without what is called a goods and services agreement. And then with a goods and services agreement, you can go all the way up to $15,000 and still qualify. This, by the way, you can buy that on your spouse. So there's up to $30,000 that you can, if you will, divest yourself of so that you can qualify for the governmental benefits. Okay.
That's great.
Yeah, it really works out well, and it's very simple. I had a case, reason I wanted to talk about this today, because I had a case that apparently they didn't realize, or I'm not sure how it happened exactly, but they were slightly over-resourced. Wasn't a lot. I think it's about $5,000 or $6,000 with the VA, and then the VA denied their claim because they can only have $129,000 in total assets. Now, a simple fix to that would be to take that excess asset and simply buy a funeral trust, go right back in, reapply, and get the benefit. So it's a very simple fix. That's true with ALTCS too. Now, ALTCS, I often hear, well, you know, I'm real close. I've got, you know, $8,000, and I can only have two to qualify, right? Two to qualify. So they're basically $6,000 over-resourced. Well, simple purchase of a funeral trust, which is a very simple product to buy. It's a one-page application. It can be done all electronically, meaning you just fill out the application, send it in, and they will draft money right from the account that the claimant is trying to use, and they'll pull the money right out of their account, and then they would qualify the very next day. So it's a very useful tool.
I think that's great. And and it also allows them to kind of have that little trust of money set aside for that. So I think that's a great option for them.
Well, exactly. A lot of people, they don't prepay their final expenses, or they misinterpret the law. The law says that you can have $1,500 of cash value life insurance, but that's over and above what you set aside inside of a funeral trust. So you can actually have the $1,500 of cash value life insurance and still have a funeral trust. So you can really do both with that, and you're basically making sure that, yeah, you're going to have the government pay your long-term care expenses, but you don't want your family to have to pay for your final expenses.
Right, I agree. No, I think that's perfect. Well, we will post your information below so they can reach out and find out how to get the funeral trust. And what's the best way for them to reach you?
Well, give me a call, 800-543-0530, Or you can also email me at steve@carefundingsolutions.com.
Perfect. Well, I appreciate that, and go off and enjoy some tacos today.
Yeah, Cinco de Mayo. Thank you.